that formed. Welcome to the Rest Show from 2020. You're in Kansas City, Missouri. Your comments are in Caliber and and was on him later. And let's not get let's not get touched. AEW Dynamite results were retains to the AEW Show edition, and on top of that, we're on the show here, leading up, leading up to some, some final build for AEW. Basically, also pertains to what they added to the show too as well. I skipped it, but apparently an AEW Revolution countdown after AEW at the AEW Dynamite went off the air. When 10 o'clock strike, that's when they did the AEW Revolution countdown. I'm assuming it's basically the final build up, the final promotion and final plugging before we get to AEW Revolution this coming Saturday live on pay-per-view. So if the show on the show, the home show edition, didn't please you, or why you should go to watch AEW Revolution this Saturday, maybe the show if maybe that and watch the AEW Revolution preview, the build-ups and everything that they basically add to it, but we'll get to that once we get to it. Actor himself, Omega, the best self, being covered by the Young Bucks of Matt and Nick Jackson. His opponents actually for AEW Revolution, and there's no Hangman Adam Page. Well, based on what I've seen earlier, later on, I meant to say, that's meant to say. Based on what I saw later on the show, there's really Drunken Man Adam Page didn't show up, but we'll get to that. Let's get to this. This is the rubber match between Kenny Omega versus Pac. Match itself, that's it. 30 minutes has, and this match was great. Every spot they did was great. And yeah, so there was and some was sloppy. It was still a great match overall. The crowd loved it. Matt and Jackson play a good role where it pertains to their acting. And Nick Stearns Paul Turner was in this match to his concerns of Kenny Omega and Pac, and then when it pertains to match too as well. Yeah, Dr. Sampson was there, who used to work for WWE, and now he's in AEW. And you got the crowd loving this. They were chanting, to Pac that he's a bastard. You're a bastard. So nothing but good spots, great spots. My pick a little bit of this match though is that just the heated rivalry. We're supposed to be personal because Pac kept harassing Kenny Omega to try to get him a match and everything, and he's going to his friends like Michael Nakazawa and Ariho. And what they do as the match began, they go for a collar and elbow tie up. Instead going at her with some punches or some strikes. I thought that was right there was a little nitpick there a little bit, but then start picking up doing strikes, trading strikes to each other one another. So and a lot of cool spots, not just for in the ring, but also outside the ring. And then at one point, so there was no scores whatsoever yet until Kenny goes kicking the and chair and Wales was still cheer. with 1 point and then also match um Pac takes advantage of it, arrow, and gets he basically tells over Kenny Omega with 1. And for a couple minutes more. Uh, a lot of curse spots in the match that way, folks. It was just unbelievable, and it remade the match for what it was. Equalizer on Pac to, from Pac on to Kenny Omega, you know, he again, for the brutalizer. Kenny added to a little bit more to the to the excuse me the brutal seconds on the clock to spare. Left on the dot there, and it ran now, and it was forearm strike. All of a sudden, Justin Roberts, he gets a word from the AEW management that the match will continue under sudden death rules, and Kenny Omega immediately gets to Pac, gets him the ripcord V trigger, and then out comes Aubrey Edwards because Paul Turner, was taken out of it because of Pac. So Aubrey Edwards comes in, and the crowds pop for Aubrey Edwards. So Kenny Omega goes for another huge knee. This time the Kamigoye, to pay homage to Kota Ibushi, who is also represents Kenny Omega being in AEW World. Ibushi, who's a heavyweight tag team champions with Hiroshi Tanahashi. Well, I'll get to other New Japan reviews. When I get a chance to do that. But yeah, but Kenny Omega paying homage to his former partner, the Golden Lovers, of Kota Ibushi, for going for the finishing move to Kamigoye. But that still wasn't enough. But then in the end, Kenny Omega goes for the One Wing Angel, gets the win. So now the winner, Kenny Omega. And some people I think some people were upset on Twitter. I saw one that was upset of it, that Pac didn't win. Well, based on how I saw the booking on this finish, and everything that Kenny Omega was going through after Pac's making his life a living hell. This was for Kenny Omega revenge on Pac for everything he was doing, because he's a bastard, and the bastard got what he deserved. The bastard got what was coming to him, and Kenny Omega, he got redemption for his fallen friends of Riho and Michael Nakazawa. Now, obviously, with Riho, she got taken out by Nyla Rose because of Pac. But it pertains to Michael Nakazawa, that's all Pac. So yeah, this was called for Kenny Omega to win, and I was fine with that. After the match, Tony Schiavone was rubbing into Pac, saying, after everything you've done to Kenny Omega, what pertains to go after his friends and everything, you end up losing. And Pac was snapping on Tony Schiavone. All of a sudden, freshly squeezed, Orange Cassidy comes out, walks out to Pac, takes off his sunglasses, and I said, what's he going to do here? Well, we don't know. We'll know, because Pac drops him, beats him up, and then he leaves, and that was it. But we'll get to more of this later. We'll change to Pac and Orange Cassidy, because there was more to it in the story of this. If you go backstage and we see Lexi Nair. I meant to say, excuse me. Oh, by the way, for those who don't know, Lexi Nair is the daughter of Diamond Dallas Page. Just saying. But she was talking to Chris Jericho, Jake Hager. Basically, when she knocks on the door, she was asked if she can have a word with Jericho, and then he basically shared her for a moment, and then he shuts the door, and that was it. So basically, there was nothing else to talk about there. So Tony Schiavone was not on the commentary for the rest of the night, because Taz is taking his place for the rest of the night. So Taz, JR, Jim Ross, and Excalibur were all on commentary for the rest of the night, while Tony Schiavone has to be ready for later on, for pertains to the weigh-in that Jericho and Moxley's going to do, which we'll get to that later. Because next, so next we get to Sammy Guevara, Santana, and Ortiz of the Inner Circle versus Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, Jack Perry, and Marco Stunt of the Jurassic Express. And this match was good. This was a good 6-man tag team match. Jurassic with Jungle Boy getting the snap Hurricanrana onto Sammy Guevara at being the interference distraction of Darby Allin. So Darby and still stalking, Sammy Guevara because of what Sammy Guevara did to Darby Allin a few weeks ago. So Jurassic Express won because of that. After the match, Guevara goes right to Allin, Darby Allin, and then he does a backdrop to but basically Darby Allin back drops him out of the ring onto Santana Ortiz, and that's basically the end of that one. So yes, this feud will continue on between Sammy Guevara and Darby Allin for this coming Saturday at AEW Revolution. We get a recap of Cody Rhodes versus MJF's feud, where they're going to be meeting each other at AEW Revolution. The match is finally going to happen this coming Saturday. Good video package. I think it's going to add more into it once we get to AEW Revolution, but once we get to that match too as well. So yeah, it was basically remind us that this match is still happening. This match is going to be happening at Revolution, especially after what happened with Cody, where since him suffering a broken toe from the steel cage match he had after that moonsault, that incredible moonsault by the way. So he's good to go. So it's good that he's still good to go. So this match is still happening. Best friends with Orange Cassidy. Best friends are Chuck Taylor and Trent taking on the Butcher and the Blade with the Bunny. Match happens. Pretty good tag team match. We have Orange Cassidy and the Bunny in the ring having a stare down. The Bunny's ends up taking the sunglasses of Orange Cassidy, and then Orange Cassidy takes the bunny ears of the Bunny, and then the Bunny tried to go for a low blow like she did last time to Orange Cassidy, which was last week, but Orange Cassidy knew that was going to happen. He goes for a suicide dive onto the Butcher from the outside with the bunny ears on. And in the end, it was best friends getting the win with a strong 0 onto the Blade. And yes, once again, the Butcher and the Blade cannot win a match to save their own lives. I don't get it. They're supposed to be a tag team that's supposed to be a threat to the tag team division next to the Dark Order. After when they did the Cody Rhodes, when they made their debut and everything, and they continue to lose. Their stocks are going down. I don't know if AEW realizes this, but if you want us to take the Butcher and the Blade, the tag team of them, seriously, they gotta be winning matches. You can't be having them just lose matches like this. Especially you got the Butcher, who is, oh my god, the Butcher has a unique look, and he looks very old school, and he can't afford a loss. Well, I'm not saying he lost the match, but obviously the Blade did, but yes, he is a weak link. But anyways, but that's not here or there. But they gotta win matches. You gotta have to win matches here. You can't just have them just keep losing. They can't be attacking jobbers. That's not how they should be booked. They're supposed to be booked as a dangerous tag team. So book them like that. Book them where they could be dominant. Book them where they could be destroyers. Book them where they could win matches. We don't want to see them losing, especially when you got the Bunny, who could be a factor to say to help them win matches. Because which is Allie. Look at her. Just saying. But after the match, like I said, it was a good tag team match, though. I just don't like the Butcher and the Blade are always losing. There should be winning matches. Kick. Sometimes he'll do something. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know if you part, but let me say this again. If you haven't seen Orange Cassidy, other than him, putting his hands in his pockets and doing play kicks, and or chance to dive into the ropes or dive off the top rope. If you've never seen how he wrestled in the Indies, he's going to show that this coming Saturday against Pac. And we'll see. And obviously, it's going to also lead to where it's going to be some comedy skits and everything. Where Orange Cassidy, he's not going to try to do anything yet. But he's going to surprise everyone. So he's going to surprise everyone of what he can really do in the ring. So be on the lookout for that one. So that's going to be something to look forward to. I'm looking forward to see. I cannot wait to see how this match ends up being between Pac, who thinks Orange Cassidy is a joke. But we'll see how much of a joke he is once we get to Sunday. I mean, once we get to Saturday, excuse me. We got Yuka Sakazaki versus Big Swole versus Hakuro Shida and versus also Shanna. Basically, it's a four-way match for the women's. Match itself, I thought was decent. Yeah, there was a couple of good spots, but I thought it was decent overall. All four of them, I thought they did, they did decent. But in the end, it was Shida getting the win on Big Swole with a running knee strike, and Shida once again, her stock's going up because she keeps winning. She always wins. And the point I want to make here, what pertains to her winning, is that we respect her, to win matches and to see and for her to be taken seriously, what pertains to what she can do in AEW. It's the same thing. I feel how AEW should be doing the same thing with the Butcher and the Blade. Just saying. But yeah, four women did. I thought they did a decent job, decent match, and there you go. We got Evil Uno and Stu Grayson, obviously also with John Silver and Alex Reynolds of the Dark Order, and basically they said to Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky at AEW Revolution, they're gonna take them on, and what pertains to Tony Christopher Daniels, that he's gonna find out what pertains to the Exalted One, that he is now obsolete. Does that word sound familiar to any of you? Obsolete rhymes with delete. I don't know if the Exalted One could be someone who's going to be he can't be his contract does not expire until the end of February, which means his contract doesn't end until March 1st. I'm just going to and then you'll coming up of it was the Exalted One, the Dark Order. but remember quotations here. Obsolete. Just saying. So Jr. Jim Ross had a sit-down interview with the AEW World Tag Team Champions Kenny Omega and Drunk Man and Page, who had a shot glass where he's drinking. And they sent across other challengers at AEW Revolution for the tag team titles, the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, the challengers, the number one contenders. Of that could have happened a year ago. Matt Jackson said that he's very surprised to see Page and Omega to be tag team champions before them. The veteran tag team like themselves will hold on to the belts first. And then Omega says, it kind of happened, suddenly, and that there are and now the other tag teams, and then Adam Page is basically questioning Omega. So you're saying this was an accident? And Ken Omega's like, no, I'm not trying to say it was an accident. And I said, I'm sorry, Adam, I can't. You're coming to this interview with a drinking hand. I'm pretty sure this was during the obviously this was early, this happened earlier on this before the show even started, but I'm pretty sure it happened like on the afternoon. But Jim Ross is concerned that Page is uncomfortable because he seems like he's moving around a lot and everything. And then Page basically questioned JR on that. He said he's fine. He's basically saying that I'm fine, and he said it isn't uncomfortable. And Matt Jackson talks about the friends and it's going to be about competition. It's going to be about being competitors in the ring, and saying that that they are the best in the world in tag team. Because Jim Ross even says so too as well, and they want those belts. They feel like they haven't been the best tag team since coming to AEW, and they want to prove that once they become tag team champions this coming Saturday against Page and Omega. And Page, okay, so and it's what Matt Jackson also said too before we get to Page. Matt Jackson said that they will shake hands because we are the elite, and then Page like really. He's like, I can't believe the elite is bigger than the titles in there. No, I'm sorry. It's just Matt Jackson still saying this. Matt Jackson said that the Page can't believe that the elite is bigger than the tag belts, and then that's what Page starts talking about. He said he tried to walk out of the elite months ago, and Matt Jackson's like, you would never been a star if it wasn't for us, because we brought you into the elite, we brought you into Bullet Club. You were a jobber at Ring of Honor. And this was Nick Jackson, and this was Nick Jackson saying this. This time wasn't Matt Jackson. It was Nick Jackson saying this. And I say to myself, wow, they went that route with Adam Page, that he was a job. Oh man, I couldn't believe he brought that up. So Page had enough of this. He says, he says that the tag belts were the biggest accomplishments of his career, and doesn't appreciate Matt and Nick Jackson trying to take that away from him. And then he's like, you know what? My drink's empty. I'm out here. So basically, he went to go get more drink, and that was it. That was the end of that interview. That was a good interview, by the way. Pertains to to the World Tag Team Champions of Kenny Omega and Adam Page with the Young Bucks and Matt and Nick Jackson. And basically that was getting intense there. Pertains to how Adam Page was getting frustrated and everything. So yeah, I can't wait to see how this develops on Saturday. Well, folks, it's been confirmed. Former New Japan Pro Wrestling star, former member of the Suzuki-gun, Lance Archer, he's finally coming to AEW. He's finally coming to All Elite Wrestling, which means he is All Elite. And folks, I am so excited. And you know what? It also surprised me too because I kind of seen this coming because I didn't see Lance Archer on any other New Japan shows after Wrestle Kingdom. And I think he was part of Double Dash too. Also not Double Dash. New Year's Dash. I meant to say that's what I meant to say. I meant to say New Year's Dash. I think he was on New Year's Dash. I could be wrong, but my last time seeing him was as it was basically just watching New Japan World was at Wrestle Kingdom from the first night of Wrestle Kingdom 14. But he lost to John Moxley. Um, I think I'm pretty sure I knew that too. If I but yeah, but I'm gonna miss him on New Japan Pro Wrestling because in New Japan Pro Wrestling they booked him very strongly with a chance of being a tag team and being a former United States champion over there. And just the intensity that he brings to the table. And as Archer. And what we say for how he can wrestle too, he's pretty damn good. In fact, if it wasn't for New Japan Pro Wrestling, he will never would have been a better competitor in the ring if it wasn't for New Japan Pro Wrestling. So props to New Japan Pro Wrestling for what they did, what they done for Lance Archer. He can showcase what he can do in the ring because let's face it, TNA and WWE at the time, didn't want to showcase that with Lance Archer. But New Japan did. Basically, New Japan gave Lance Archer that chance. They gave him that break. So it's great to see Lance Archer to do better things now. This time in AEW. And what I love about Lance Archer, like I said, he's intense. He's got that intensity that can intimidate his opponents and referees and little kids, fans, and all that. Anyone that gets in the way. If anyone see how Lance Archer is in New Japan Pro Wrestling, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Lance Archer is the real deal, and Lance Archer is going to showcase what he can do in AEW. Hopefully they do, unlike what they did with Jeff Cobb. So Lance Archer is someone to look at in AEW. When he's going to come, he's coming next week actually. Next week on AEW Dynamite, which is good. So yeah, then I was saying time. Lance Archer's coming to AEW next week on AEW Dynamite, and I can't wait to see him. It's going to be amazing to see Lance Archer what he can do. Hopefully he'll be booked just like he was booked in New Japan, where he gives no fucks. He'll go after anyone. It doesn't matter if you are a referee, if you're a little kid. Not saying he's going to attack a little kid, but when represents a little kids, he'll scare them. He'll basically, yeah, you should know what I'm talking about. If you watch New Japan Pro Wrestling, if you see Lance Archer or what he does little kids, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Oh my god! But yeah, can't wait to see Lance Archer. And there you go. It's been rumored that he's going to be coming to AEW, and now it's been confirmed. So there you go. Now it's time for the weigh-in, excuse me, between John Moxley and the AEW World Champion Chris Jericho. It's been hosted by Tony Schiavone. He announced Gary Michael Capita. Capita, I think that's how I say his last name. And he has some other people too, like photographers. Yeah, two fit, wonderful, beautiful ladies. Securities. Not a lot of securities, but and then we're changed to Jericho. You have Near Circle out there. They were doing something. I can't remember what they were doing, but it's basically they were in one line. I thought that was weird the way they were doing it, but it's whatever. So before we get to this point between Moxley and Jericho for some reason, Gary Michael Capita. Let me try to say his last name. Capita. I think that's how I say it. Capita. Gary Michael Capita. I'm assuming that's his name. Yeah, basically, Jericho for some reason, basically, trash talks him about, and then he says something about, it's no wonder WCW went out of business. I'm like, what? Like what? Like what was that? Was didn't get what he was saying with that one too. I that threw me off there. And but that's whatever. I don't get it. I don't get the side swipe to WCW, especially with just Chris Jericho. With Chris Jericho, if it wasn't for WCW, if it wasn't for WCW, Chris Jericho's heel stick would have never been a thing. Just saying. But anyways, he says, basically, it was about he basically was trash talking Gabriel Michael Capita because he wanted Jericho to go first because Jericho is who the champion. He said he should go last and everything. That's why that was done. So the weigh-in happens, and Moxley does weigh in. He weighs in 234 pounds, and waited for Jericho to weigh in. But then Jericho took a sweet time, taking off his track jacket, his sunglasses, his belt, his shirt. Uh, okay, it's over with, right? Because okay, as this was all going on, and even when it was announced, I was thinking myself, well, what's the point of this? I don't understand on the point of a weigh-in for to do it on AEW Dynamite. It reminds me, this whole weigh-in reminds me of Big Show and Floyd Money Mayweather before their WrestleMania match from 2008. That's what basically what reminds me of. Like, what's the matter anyways? They're gonna be wrestling on the show anyways. So what does really matter? But I get it. It's supposed to be like supposed to treat like it's a big deal, like an MMA type of feel of what pertains to Moxley and Jericho. Because Jericho does he does now MMA training, which is why he learned how to do the juice effect. Basically on the spin back over, that's been that he calls the juice effect. And then Moxley, you got Moxley who also who's now started to train in MMA too as well, which is how he was to change up his wrestling style. So, but I guess but it was because Jericho he kept wasting time and everything. Moxley always getting was had enough. They start look at each other face to face and everything. They're bunny heads, and also Moxley gives him a big headbutt, and also all hell breaks loose. Moxley, is fighting off on their circle for a little bit. Jericho ends up getting his nose busted open because of Moxley's head. Moxley giving him a headbutt. So Santana was taken out by Moxley with the paradigm shift. Dustin Rhodes came out to make things a little to at least try to make it even as he closed on Jake Hager out of the ring as he took himself out of there, basically catches clothesline. They start fighting to the crowd and to the and basically Jake Hager was winning that fight, by the way. And then we get Darby Allin coming out there to try to even to make it a little more even. So basically Darby Allin comes out there with his skateboard. He drops Santana. He was trying to drop Guevara, but Guevara takes him out with the rain knee, hits him with a skateboard that broken in half over the head of Darby Allin. Moxley tries to fight back, and then he drops Ortiz, only for Jericho and Moxley to stand to get standing from across each other, while Darby Allin and basically while Sammy Guevara was taking care of Darby Allin on the outside. Jericho and Moxley go at it. Moxley struggled for the paradigm shift, but then Santana recovers, gives him a low blow. Jericho goes for the juice effect, and then Jericho gives Moxley the paradigm shift DDT onto the scale, the same scale that Moxley was on, what pertains to the weigh-in. And then Jericho stands tall over Moxley, and then show off the air. And after the show went off the air, that's when they immediately went to the AEW Revolution countdown, which I didn't watch anyways, folks. After the show was over, I wanted to do something after that, so I couldn't. I don't know how that show went about. So, but if I did watch the show, I would talk about it here on I would have talked about it on here. But because I didn't watch it, I guess I'll try to watch it, and I'll talk a little bit more of it when I review of it, which I will. So yeah, so stay tuned for that one. But yeah, um, the show itself, I thought with this the home show edition, with this to making fans to spend money to tune in on this coming Saturday to watch AW Revolution. Did it do its job? Half of it did. But the rest of it, where pertains to AW Revolution Countdown after the show was over, I think that also did its job too. So let's see. Talking about wrestling, by the way, it was if I recall, it was 4 matches, or I think it's 5 matches if I'm not mistaken. Which is yeah, I think it's fine. I think I find it odd that the women's match was the last match before the show ended. Basically pertains to Moxley and Jericho's win. But even with that, the women's matches were the final match on the show. So yeah, it was 4 matches actually, 4 matches. My overall rating for the show, I'm gonna go with an 8 out of 10. Very good show, and can't wait to see what they do. AEW Revolution, folks. I can't wait to see the show. With that being said, thank you for watching. For this Natural Born Driller saying peace on the streets. This was your All Elite Wrestling Review, where we're just giving you AEW Dynamite results from February 26, 2020. Until next time, folks, make sure you'll stay tuned to my AEW Revolution 2020 preview for AEW Revolution this coming Sunday. This coming Saturday, excuse me. So, do it for that one. But for now, you'll stay in peace, stay well, stay safe. Take care. I'm out. Ta-ta for now.